all day long. I remember getting up driving to the office Tuesday morning, and I was like, Lord, I don't even know why I'm so frustrated. See, within purpose, there is frustration.
Yes.
There's frustration. There's sometimes some anger. There's sometimes this toiling that goes on. This inside fight, this battle almost like the war that goes on inside when you are predestined in purpose. We are walking in purpose. Don't think it's strange that just because you said yes to the Lord, that's going to go away.
Right.
Because it's not. He said he'll keep us in the midst. He didn't say he was going to give us a bed of roses.
Right.
Okay? And even at that, if it wasn't a roses, remember they have homes. So at that, we're just going to keep it chugging because there's going to be difficult times. And so I'm going and I'm like, I said, Lord, please forgive me. Forgive me for being frustrated. I don't know why. Just, Lord, it doesn't make sense to me, but Lord, I trust you. And as I began to say, I trust you, I said, Lord, I love you. Lord, I know my son. Lord, I know that you're my assigner. I know that you're my mandator. I know that you're my keeper. God, I know that you got this. Now, God, I don't know what it is, Father, but take this feeling away. Take it away from me so that I don't feel this way when I'm engaging with my families, when I'm with my co-workers, because I still want your light to shine.
Yeah.
And then the Lord spoke to me. He said, I've got you. I've got you. Don't worry about that. I'm taking care of that. I step in the office, the first thing I see the email. That case that I thought in the afternoon was going, it was canceled. So there you have it. I'm not in court in the morning and the afternoon. I go to court that morning. I'm thinking to myself, Lord, I'm going to be on the stand, and all I can say is, I don't know. I'm not pretty. I know I'm not pretty. Oh, they reset the case. I said, God, I thank you because even though I was frustrated and angry and looking at it like, what in the world? I thank and I praise God that I didn't throw a big tantrum and just give everything up.
Right.
But he showed me, not only do I need you to endure, but I'm going to move these things out the way. I'm going to take care of these things. Why should you care about that? I know your petition is before me. Now you keep the joy. Now let me move this. Let me maneuver this. Let me change this. Let me pick this up. Let me put this down. Let me do this. You just walk in my word. So I said, okay, Lord, I'm going to walk in your word. That works for me. And so then I had to go back and understand, and we're going to get to where we're going with this because it shifted, but I heard him tell me to go ahead and give you this. And so I went and I said, Lord, but I want to know why I was so angry and so frustrated. He said, the enemy uses subtle things to get you frustrated and off your mark. He will use the little things that bother you. You don't think it bothers you. It doesn't seem significant. But yet still, it has still thrown you off your mark. So the day prior to Monday, on Sunday, my daughter's birthday dinner was Sunday, and we had decided to go to a particular restaurant. Get to the restaurant, I had called the week in that week prior, told them what was going on, that we were coming. I was given direction by someone who told me they were the manager, and I get there, and I'm greeted with, I don't know what you're talking about. And so we have a big party coming, 30 people, which is the reason why I had called earlier in the week. And so these managers are going back and forth, and they're talking about, I don't know, that isn't our policy, that's not how we do it. But I knew that I had spoken with someone. I could even look on my phone and show them when I'm called. And so I'm getting frustrated, and I have my son with me, and I'm frustrated, and he's like, forget it, we'll spend our money somewhere else. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, because I know I did what I was told to do.
Right.
And so I'm getting frustrated, and so I go on, and they're talking about they're going to split us up. I'm agreeing to everything that they're saying, but I'm not happy with it. And I'm upset, and I'm sure they can tell it on my face. And so finally the manager comes back and she says, you know what? I know you're not going to like this, but we are going to decline to serve you. What? Decline to serve me? Tell me the reason why, because I see 6 empty tables over here, I see other empty tables over there. My party doesn't get here for another hour. I'm here early just to make sure, but you won't serve me, so let me get this straight. You're not going to serve me because what? Because your party's too big. But we agreed to be split. It doesn't matter. We will not serve you. We're declining to serve you. We're declining to serve you. Declining to serve you. Imagine how God feels when we tell him that we're declining to serve him. Wow. I said, okay. Now I got people coming, at least 30 people. But we about to spend some good money with you. The people that have been invited, they tip pretty good. So I'm thinking, okay. College way. They're like, yes, we can see. It's going to take a minute, but we I heard Lord say patience is a virtue. I said, okay, Lord. Okay, fine. We go go to the other restaurant. Yes, there was a delay. We all got there. By the time the last person walked in the door who was coming to attend the party, they were ready to see us. I said, okay, Lord, sat down. So now God has revealed the root of my frustration later in the week. What seemed to be insignificant, which I thought I got over, we solved it, there was something still resonating within me. I said, Lord, what was it? He said, rejection. I was rejected. In that moment, I was rejected. I was refused service. I was told that I couldn't have something that I know that I planned for, that I asked for, that I told that I could have, and I get to the place of the promise, and I'm rejected. I said, okay, Father, now that you have told me and you've shown me what that piece was, what that core piece was, Father, I need you to tell me how to deal with this. Right. How do I deal with it? Because if this that happened on Sunday that I thought I got over and we solved it, it's resonating Monday, here goes Tuesday, and I'm struggling, and I'm like, what? Then Father, you got to tell me, you have to show me. Yes. Show me. Because rejection or the thought of rejection or refusal of service or something that you thought that you were supposed to have, when you realize that you're not going to get it, what does it make you do? How does it make you feel? Are you going to forfeit your purpose and promise because you were rejected? Wow. So God said, I'm keeping you out of places and situations you have no business being in. Okay. Because they would be detrimental to your well-being and your purpose. Amen. I said, whoa, okay, Lord. I didn't know being in this restaurant was going to be, detrimental. But he said, it's the purpose behind the purpose. The purpose behind the purpose. Sometimes we refuse to do or receive something because it doesn't look like, it doesn't sound like, it doesn't feel like what we thought we should. But God's saying I got something great because the food was better, the service was better, all right? We really enjoyed ourselves. And I said, God, thank you for that. I thank you for that because I saw a shift in the atmosphere at the second restaurant. See, that's something different. So we want to dwell in atmospheres. We want to dwell in places that we want to be in because we think we deserve access to. We believe that we have the key to this door, this place. But God is saying that right there, although you have the key, although you have an access card, I am shutting the door. Thank you. Because it would be detrimental to you. It would be detrimental to your mindset. It would be detrimental to your blessing, to your ministry, to your destiny, to your purpose. And yet and still we say, God, I trust you. Father, I'll do what you say. But there's just something in us that, it's our own personal will, it's our own personal law. That sometimes God's got to check us real good, in order for us to believe and see, okay, you're right. Because that would have been myself. Because I might have got angry and behaved in a way that wasn't conducive to God's blessing for me. Remember, somebody's always watching you. Somebody, whether you know it or not, is always watching you. You could be their stumbling block, or you could be what they see as the greatest victory and testimony. It's how you choose to walk in your purpose that makes the great difference. Amen. Ooh, God, thank you. The Lord said the shift comes with obedience. Because it's not rejection, it's His protection. And so, within this frustration in our purpose, within this want to do it our own way, within this, I'm going to switch it, I'm going to make it happen. Because God's already told me that this is going to happen. God has already told me that I'm going to get this, that this is what I'm walking into. You know what? Sometimes you show up too early and sometimes you're too late. Yeah. If it's not in God's timing, then no, it's not for you. We can't make it the right time. We can't. You're going to mess something or somebody up, guaranteed. I praise God because He said because it's for my protection and because it's the simple things that were taught you that will make you step off sides. That's what it was, off sides. In the football game, they're off sides. Just the littlest twinge will put you off sides. Right? So God will throw the penalty flag. And I ain't really a football person, but I go to some games because of my daughter. And so I see that they throw this penalty flag. And then everybody has to step off the field, except for a couple of players and referees, right? And they're talking, and like, well, I saw this and I saw that. And I'm sure there might be some argument. And sometimes you see the players step up and say something to the ref, and they're probably defending themselves like, no, I didn't do that. You didn't see that. You didn't know. And then finally there's a decision. And sometimes you see the players walking about like, oh. And then sometimes they're like, yeah, because it went in their favor, right? Sometimes they push back 5 yards, sometimes they gain 5 yards. But at the end of the day, the penalty flag is wrong. And if we don't heed to the penalty flag, we can mess ourselves all the way up. All the way up. Sometimes God is sending you red flags or penalty flags, and still you want to put your hand to it and do it the way you want to do it. Because what? Because you heard God say you're going to win the game? So since God said I'm going to win the game, guess what? I'm going to put my hand in it, and I'm going to make it do what I needed to do so that I win the game. But if God said we're already victorious, what you put your hand to it for?
Come on.
So then the Lord said, look at Rebecca. Look at Rebecca. Oh, all right, Lord. And so in Genesis 25, Rebecca, and we're going to look at Rebecca, but then ultimately we're going to look at Esau. Because sometimes frustration will cause you to give up what God has promised you. And you know what? You throwing in the towel and you saying I'm done, or you going to get in the alternate when God is saying it doesn't really matter because my purpose is established. Regardless of the situation, it's going to get done. It's going to happen. There is nothing that can change God's word. If the word goes out of his mouth, it cannot return to him void. So if he says that you are predestined for purpose, if he says that you're going to get that place, if he says that you're going to do that thing, then do it God's way. You're still going to get it. Why cause yourself more grief by putting your hand to one? So we look at Rebecca, and so I want to look at Genesis chapter 25, and starting at verse 21. So you do have a little biblical, some scripture to actually put to the word today. Amen. And so we're just going to start there, just looking, and it says, in Genesis 25, verse 21, it says, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and the manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger and the other than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So here, what I appreciate about Rebecca is that she did go to God. She's like, hey, I got this going on inside of me. There's some serious struggle going on inside of me. And she went and she inquired of the Lord, which is real. When you're walking in purpose and there's some things that are going on within you, you're feeling this way or you're feeling that way. It might be some emotional things or a struggle or even a decision that you have to make. Inquire of the Lord. Yeah. Here she inquired of the Lord, and guess what? The Lord told her exactly what was going on. There's twins, there's 2 nations, and guess what? They fight. They throwing it up in there. They like, no, I'm going to be first, no, I'm going to be the ruler, no, I'm going to be, that's what it is. And sometimes within us, it's like, no, I'm going to do this, and it's like, no, do what the Lord says. No, I want to do it this way. No, do what the Lord says. There is that inner battle that goes on. But the Lord clearly told her what would happen, that the elder would serve the younger. And so if you skip down, because I thought that it'd be, go down to 28. Because what the Lord told her shifted her thought towards her children. It shifted her thought towards the purpose. Just because God gives you an inkling or gives you something, a vision of what's to come, you cannot shift your thought process just because. You have to continue to seek God and see how God sees it. You can't prefer one thing over the other, because when you do that, you prefer what you want, your flesh wants, and not what God wants. Then you begin to think it in your own mind that I need to do this and I need to do that. When God is like, hold on, wait a minute, I'm already predestined, I've already done it. And you have parents who are preferring it. You have parents who are behaving one way due to how they are when they were born, due to their preference. When really in all actuality, we ourselves preference certain things, right? And I'm not saying parents, purposing kids, because I don't have a favorite child. I'm saying within, let's say, work. Let's say within friendships. Let's say within the congregation. You prefer this or you prefer that. When really you need to look at the purpose of what's going on versus what you yourself prefers. Amen. Amen. So when you go on and you look, and we're not going to talk about a whole lot about Rebecca other than the fact that she got her son to do some lying and some cheating. Parents, watch what you teach your children. Watch what you instill in your children. Do not be the downfall of your children. Do not cause them to slip and fall. Do not cause them to go wayward. You must uphold the word of God concerning your children. And you cannot encourage them to do something that is not of God. It's not going to work. And so now I want to talk about Esau selling his birthright. And that's where we're going to end, because the frustration and purpose will cause you to sell everything that God has rightfully given you. Sometimes we're not satisfied with where we are.
That's good.
And it brings about a frustration or a dissatisfaction. And it causes us to let go of or leave, walk away from the very thing God has appointed to heal us, to keep us, deliver us, and set us free. We get uncomfortable. We don't want to do it anymore. We get tired. We get tired of praying. We get tired of fasting. We get tired of seeking God regarding something. We get tired and we throw in the towel. And so Esau here, he comes in from a long day. Esau's tired. Yeah, Esau was tired. When you look down at verse 29 through 34, Esau was tired. And so Esau came from, in verse 29 it says, and Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. He was tired, and he was starving. Esau said to Jacob, free me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, now Jacob, let's talk about Jacob for a second. Because Jacob, you were already the blessed one. Let's talk about Jacob. Let's talk about how Jacob, you were actually God's preferred one. You were the one who was on top from the beginning. It didn't really matter. But because you lacked the understanding, and because you had somebody in your ear telling you otherwise, you yourself forfeited with God the spiritual blessing that God had on you. Forget the cars and land. You forsake what God had given you spiritually from the womb before you were even created. And guess what? His mother knew. His mother knew. And that, I think, is the greatest tragedy in the whole story. Is that you already had something from the beginning that you yourself tricked yourself. You tricked yourself out of. You didn't even gain the full understanding of what you really had. So then we go on and it says that, and Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. How can we give up what God has rightfully given and called us to? How can we forfeit our purpose, the calling on our lives? How can we say, I will not do that? I don't need it. It doesn't benefit me. It's not something that I want. And just give it up. And just give it up. And just sell it. And for that person, food. But just give it up. Because he himself didn't understand what the birthright was. Because what? Because you don't see it, it's not tangible right now. It's not something you can touch right now. So you're as if it doesn't even matter. I'm going to give up on that promise. I'm going to give up on that. It doesn't matter. It has no use for me. It can't benefit me right now because guess what? I don't have it right now. I'm done working for it. I'm over it. It doesn't even matter. What is the future of my father passing and giving me everything that he has here? What is that going to do for me right now? Because he could live for another 100 years. What I need right now is a pot of soup and a little bread. Check yourself. Are we settling? Are we giving up before God has truly manifested what it is that he has for us in our lives? And if you are, what are you giving it up for? What are you settling for? What are you allowing the enemy trick you into believing is better than what God has for you down the road? What makes you feel like you can't keep going in this race? What makes you feel like what God has for you isn't going to be worth anything? Sometimes we get so caught up with what's going on and the tests and the trials of the day that we say, you know what, it's whatever. I'm just going to settle for this right here. And I'm just going to take this right here because it's going to take too long for me to get what's down there. When God is saying, just trust me. I'm still sustaining you. I'm still keeping you. I'm still taking you through. But you want to give up? But you want to faint right here? But you want to settle? Why? Ask yourself, why? Why? You know, even in my pursuit for my education, I told myself that I would go back to school after I graduated, and I was going to give myself 2 years. And so at the 2-year mark, I started an application for my master's program. And in the application, they asked questions, and I felt that it was too hard. I said they're asking for too much. They want too much. They want too much. But I heard the Lord tell me, you know, this is for you. I have this for you. I will make a way for you. All they needed me to do was do the application. And I procrastinated. And I thought within myself, as I looked at it, that it was too hard. It was too much. And I gave up. And so the deadline passed. And there was my opportunity. When I knew the Lord had told me in 2 years, it's time to go. So then we rolled around to the 3rd year. And I'm like, I want to go. And I looked at the application again. And then I thought again, oh, that's too hard. That's too much. I can't do that. And so finally, I was in another program, and I had a professor really encourage me and tell me to fill out the application. And she said, I don't care if you go to our university or another university. It doesn't matter. Do the work. Do the application. And so what I set forth to do, which I thought would be hard, which I thought that would be a burden, what I set forth to do, when I actually set forth to do it and I did, it wasn't that hard. It was a trick of the enemy to make me think that it was harder than what it was and to make me forfeit the opportunity that God had for me. And so when I finished that thing, I thought, oh, okay, okay, I'm in it now. So then the enemy came in and was like, but you know it's going to be hard. You still got to work and pay that mortgage and that car payment and you still got to do this and you still got to do that. And so yet again, I knew the Lord was like full time, go full time. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go full time. Maybe I should just go. But I knew that the Lord told me to do it. So because I thought that it would be too much, because others around me at work were like, oh, I can't believe you're going to do that. How are you going to do that? How are you going to work full time, man? How are you going to, go to school full time? How are you? Because the enemy was in my ear, I almost threw in the towel. But instead, I went on. And I took the full credit hours, the full-time school, and I'm in it, and I'm here to tell you that everything that I'm learning is learning my job, so everything's smashing. Everything. So what I thought would be a hard experience, and I'm not saying that it's super easy or anything, what I'm saying is that God is keeping me. God is making it for me. God is doing this thing for me. Because the purpose behind it all is that I'm able to serve others. What God is getting me to, where he's taking me to, what he wants me to gain is not just for me. It's not about me. It's about everybody else. It's about who I'm connected to. It's about what I'm doing in the kingdom. It's about what I'm doing in the field. It's not about me. So who am I to give up a little hard time, a little sacrifice for 1 year because I don't want to do what God is saying is at the end, which is my purpose, which is my calling. This is just fortifying me, strengthening me, it's giving me what I need. And so then the opportunity came up for me to get a license. And I'm telling you this because so many times within our frustration in the purpose, we don't realize that as we're walking this thing out, there are things that are going to come up. There are going to be some type of setbacks. There are going to be those challenges. There's going to be some victorious days, some days where you're like, woo, I'm on top of the world and nothing can faze me. But there are going to be some things that happen that are going to try to knock you off your square. But you're going to have to get right back on board and say, you know what? But yet I will praise the Lord. I will continue. I will push forward. You know, some people need to write a divorce decree to the old ways. Some people going to have to sign that on the dotted line and say, you know what, I divorce the enemy right now. I divorce that wrong thinking. I divorce that thing that holds me back. I divorce that old way. I divorce that. You're going to have to sign that divorce decree. You're going to have to say, you know what, enough is enough. And for the Lord, I will serve. I will walk and I will do it because His purpose to me to complete this thing. If He got you in, He's going to take you through. And what's on the other end is going to benefit you. So there came up an opportunity for me to be licensed without taking the test. That's a big thing. Because not only does the test cost over $200, I think it's $250 or $280. Not only that, but you have to study. And a lot of people don't pass it the first time that they take it. I think it's maybe a 75% pass rate on the first time you take it. But the opportunity came because I've been serving in the field. That I could apply for the license without taking the test. Now look at how something is presented. It was presented almost on a golden platter, but yet I needed to fill out the application. And there was a process that I needed to go through in order to accomplish this licensing. But the big piece was I wasn't going to pay all that money and I didn't have to take the test. But yet still, when I looked at the list of instructions, it was daunting to me. And I was like, oh, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. And so it was presented to me not once, not twice, but I believe 3 times that I had this opportunity. And so I sat down to do it and then I didn't. And then finally one day I wrote down and I said, Lord, remind me to do this. But Lord, if you remind me to do this, I will do it when you remind me to do it. But it's procrastination, it's things that come up. It's those things that happen on a day-to-day basis that will keep you from doing what it is God has told you to do. Right. Everything's looking good, everything's great, and then all of a sudden you have a flat tire, you get a cold, whatever. You have the best intentions laid out, but because there's some obstacles there, you give up. You go to the wayside, you say, oh well. But the Lord was like, no, not this time. So now I'm encouraging everybody at work. I'm like, hey, did you know you've been here for 2 years, and so all you need is 2 years experience with your BSW, and you can get licensed without taking the test? And out of all the people that I told, at least 10 or 12, only one said, yes, I'll do it. Everybody said, oh, that's too much. Oh, I looked at it. Oh, that's too hard. Can you send me the link? If you ain't willing to go get it, then maybe you might not be getting it.
Come on.
When God sets it before you, you're going to have to reach. You're going to have to take a step. You're going to have to go get it. You have to get it. He will give it to you, but there's something that's required of you in order to get it. And so I thought, oh, it's all this stuff. But as I really actually looked at it, you know what? Half of that stuff didn't even apply to me. I said, look at that. The enemy trying to throw me off when these situations don't even apply to me. When this has nothing to do with me. It doesn't involve me. So now it looks like I have all of this to do, but really I don't. Because it's not about this. It doesn't even apply to me. When God is saying, go do it, there's some things that will present themselves, but you got to say, you know what, that don't apply to me. That sin, it don't apply to me.
All right.
That problem in marriages, that don't apply to me. Children messing up, and it don't apply to me. Because I believe the word of the Lord. And the Lord says that I am victorious. And because I am victorious, there's some situations, there's some things that they just don't apply to me. And so, yeah, I just have to increase my faith. All right, Lord, show me what else. Show me. So as I go down the list, checking things off, he's like, oh, well, you already got this. I had gone and got my passport, and they give you 2 passport pictures. And You needed a picture, the size of a passport picture. I had an extra picture already at home. Don't need to go to that, it's at home. The application part that my supervisor needs to do, I thought it was all this extra stuff. I printed it out, it's 2 check boxes, and she needs to put it there that I've been employed there for 3 years and sign it at the bottom. It wasn't that hard, she did it in 2 minutes. I didn't have to write an essay, I didn't have to do anything. Nothing. Virtually nothing. Except for get the paperwork and go to the post office. I said, okay, Lord, I said what you're doing. Because the obstacles will make you think that it's more to it than what it is. But it's not. It's just obedience. Just obedience. So as I push the paperwork through and I'm waiting, and you can go online and you can check it out, and it's just myself and my other co-worker, and I already put my application in before he did. And then all of a sudden he got approved. And I looked and I'm like, and there's one thing missing, and it said name verification. Name verification. I'm going to say that one again. Name verification. Know who God calls you. You are verified by the name God calls you, not who the world calls you. You are verified by the name God calls you.
Amen.
Your purpose, you were designed for the purpose. God already had purpose. He's here with purpose. And he's like, okay, I'm going to create her for this purpose. Right. It was the other way around. Right. You weren't created, and then all of a sudden God's like, now what do I do with her, or what do I do with him? No. He created you on purpose for purpose. Yeah. You're not a mistake. You didn't mess up in this. You're where God wants you to be. You just have to be obedient and take what it is that God has for you. There is nothing that can stop you from fulfilling your purpose except for you, your own fears, your own neglect, your own procrastination. And even in that, God says my purpose still stands. It might take you a little longer to get there. You might have to go through a whole lot more. But my purpose still stands. And so as I'm looking online and I keep checking, this is his name verification, I go back and then I remember. My last name has been changed a couple times. I've been married and divorced. Okay. And I said, okay, Lord. So I need to go get the divorce decrees. And I was sharing with a couple of people, I think last week. So the day that I go, and I'm like, okay, and I kept forgetting. I said, Lord, I need you to remind me before I walk out the door this day that I need my divorce decrees. I need my decrees. And so I go to walk, I turn around, I grab my decrees. I go on about my way, I open my laptop, I look online, and it said approved. The Lord said, all I was waiting for was for you to be obedient. That's all I was waiting for. He said, I'm reminding you. So Lord, what are you reminding me of? The very place that you felt like you failed is the very place I will restore you. You thought you failed in those 2 marriages, but I've restored you. I've given you greater. I've taken you further, and I'm taking you further. You thought that this right here was going to stop you, but it didn't. It just pushed you on. You thought this was going to be how it ended, but it's not how it ends, because the story is still unraveling. There is purpose in it all. Purpose in it all. I say that to say this. No, you might not be signing a divorce decree from your spouse, but you don't need to sign a divorce decree from that thing that holds you back. You're going to have to sign that divorce decree and say, never again will I doubt the Lord. Never again will I procrastinate. Never again will I stop. Never again will I falter. Because God has purposed me for this thing. When you are purposed, there is absolutely nothing that can stop God's purpose. Nothing. There's nothing. We can act like we don't want to do it, but somehow you're going to get there. If you got to take you down with a sickness, with a car, whatever he's got to do, he's going to get you there. Why? Because that's what you were created for. There's nothing else you can do. You were created for the purpose. You can't do anything but fulfill the purpose. You wonder why you struggle in this area. You wonder why you can't get past this. You wonder why you don't have this. It's because you were predestined for purpose. And if you're not on your purpose path, it's going to be like that. So that's just how it is. If it happened for them, it can happen for you. What makes you think your situation can be any different? What makes you think that God won't do for you what he's done for others? What makes you think he won't restore your marriage? What makes you think he won't save your child, save your spouse? What makes you think that he won't heal your body?
Right.
What makes you think that you are any less person? Any less? If God created you, then he's going to sustain you. Amen. There's greater. Are you willing to go for it? Are you willing to take it? Do you want it? That's the other thing. That's the other thing. What did Esau? Look at these brothers. You have one that despised his birthright. You despise your birthright. You despise your purpose. You despise what was for you. And freely gave it up. You had no respect for it. You had no honor. You had no respect or honor for God or the calling on your life. The position that God has put you in. It's not that you were born already equipped. It's that you were born to fulfill the purpose and God equips you as you go. You have to be the willing vessel no matter what goes on. Amen. You have to say no matter what, my son is gone, I still have to go on. No matter what, my mother's gone, I still have to go on. No matter what, I've been through divorce, I still have to go on. Right. So people might look at me, the enemy want to tell you all the time, you're not good enough, you're not this, you're not that. So what? I got 3 babies and 3 baby daddies. And guess what? I'm still here. Come on now. I've been married and divorced twice and I'm still here.
Amen.
Nothing can change the purpose God has designed for my life. That's right. Nothing. Not even God will say. Nothing can change the purpose God has for my life. And yeah, there's going to be the naysayers. But there's more people that have to hear my testimony than there are that are going to say that you don't want to hear it. Because such as me, such as you. That's right. And that's just how it goes. Can't be bound by your mistakes and not give what God has told you to give. Right. You're greater when you make a mistake than you believe. Because then God is rising greater. God is able to be raised in the situation. God can get the glory. Not that you messed up, but that he can restore you. Yes. Hallelujah. So many times, even during praise and worship, the enemy just kept going and reminded me of losing my son. And I'm going to tell you right now, depression wants to set in. But I refuse. I can't afford to allow the enemy to have his way. Can't afford that. All right. My praise costs me too much. Come on. I've already been through too much. I've already experienced too much. And guess what? I know too much about God now. I can't allow the enemy to come and steal my joy. So sometimes in your praise and your worship, you are battling the very thought of the enemy wanting to take you off, cause you to take yourself out. But you're going to have to do it. Right. You're going to have to do it. Yeah, I knew I had to come before the people and speak, but I was over there in the corner battling. Yeah. You're not good enough. What about this? What about that? And just the overwhelming feeling of depression trying to creep in. Yes. I'm going to be transparent right now because somebody needs to hear it. It's going to happen. That devastating moment is going to come back and it's going to come to say, hey, I'm here. That's right. Yeah. Remember me? Yeah. Remember what happened. Remember where you failed. Remember where you lost out. Remember? Yeah. And you know what you're going to have to say? Remember God is great. Remember God is awesome. Remember God is faithful. Remember God is my strength. Remember God is my healer. Remember God is my keeper. Remember God is my purifier. Right now is the time. With the spirit of depression and suicide lurking and drug overdoses and those who seek to touch things or find some type of solace, some type of comfort in things that are not of God, now's the time. The enemy presents things for a reason. He's doing his job. You doing yours? I can't fault the enemy for trying because he's supposed to. But what has to rise up out of you has to be something greater. You're going to have to stir up what God has put inside of you, and you're going to have to allow that to prevail no matter what the situation is. Yes. Emotion can't run my life. It can't. It has no place. It cannot control what it is that I do because purpose has nothing to do with emotion and everything to do with God.
Yes. Amen.
Your ability and your willingness to identify those things that the enemy comes at you with and then turn around and confront the enemy and say, no, you're wrong. No, you don't win. No, you don't have authority. Come on. Hallelujah. Makes all the difference. Yes. And it doesn't matter what comes your way. You remember, you are purpose. You are created on purpose for a purpose. And no matter what, God will see to it that you